I have a coworker who I share my position with who daily talks about having sex.
You can say it. It's fine. This is a safe space. Our show has a teen rating on iTunes, so we can address these adult topics.
Having sex with his girlfriend, or before that, just random girls. I don't want to hear his dirty word stories, but he seems to delight in bragging. I have asked him to stop, but it only seems to make him enjoy it more.
Oh, God.
How do I get him to stop telling me about his late night escapades? And that's from Don't Talk About Your Genitalia in Australia.
Pretty good. God,
it seems like the solution's in the question.
If
he enjoys it when you tell him not to talk about it, you gotta beg him to talk about it.
Please,
more
tell me about how'd you
go on? Tell me about how you used your penis again.
Who did you stick it to?
Number the veins, Carlton.
Oh my God. God.
Oh, paint a picture in my mind with
Number the
details.
Number the veins.
Number the veins.
It was actually more upsetting to me that his name was Carlton.
That's
quantify the throbbing, Carlton.
That is my favorite Lois Lowry book.
No.
Is it not okay?
Cannot, will not, should not. You just gotta. I think Travis is so right. You have to beg for more details. There is no verbal picture he will paint for you that could ever be resplendent enough. You have to continue to elicit adjectives from this man until he can adjectivify no more.
And when he's done, when he finishes the story, he's like, yeah, I don't want to talk about it anymore. You got to look at him like, and now I need you to really give it to her tonight and remember every detail. Really perform above and beyond, Carlton. Come in tomorrow and tell me everything.
Bring a talk boy to the bedroom with you. Record your entire lovemaking session and then transcribe it so we can discuss tomorrow.
A lot of pressure here, Carlton, but I'm looking at you to be my big champ.
I want some Kinsey-ass fucking science, dog. I want you to quantify every ounce of fluid.
Don't you dare skip to the climax.
If only there was some sort of position that we could invent right now that would exist inside of a corporate sort of structure that you could talk to and complain about your coworker who's talking about his jizz sessions on the daily. If only there was you know how there's like different positions like receptionist and data management. If only there was a position like that was like jizz complaint receiver.
What about sexecutioner?
Like you're talking about the HR department.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Why haven't you done that? That's like the obvious. It's like I cut my arm wide open. What do I do? Like you go to a doctor or you put a Band-Aid. Like there's a thing to do already.
Now, to be fair, this person does not list what industry they are in. So it's quite possible that they exist in a business in which there is no HR department.
There is no professional field you can work in where this behavior is acceptable. Like none, unless it's Dirty Story Boys, the Dirty Story Boy Company, Inc. Co., where you only tell dirty stories to other boys. That is the only business. If you have
and it is thriving.
And it is fucking hopping. Our next sponsor is Dirty Story Boys. If you're a dirty boy and you love dirty stories, come on down to Dirty Story Boys, where we are going to set you up with the dirtiest stories and the dirtiest boys. Every detail, number the veins, quantify the throbbing.
Also, all your saltwater aquarium needs.
Mm-hmm.
We also have accessories. Come on down.
We're branching
Dirty
off.
Story Boys.
I fucked this girl in college once, and it was real cool. That will be $10. For what? What am I giving you $10 for?
Man, if you want more, you gotta pay more. You know what I mean?
That was the $10 package. Adjective free, 2 sentences. That's what you get.
Once I watched that Showgirls movie, and it had that lady from Saved by the Bell in it, and I got my first boner, that will be $20.
Because that was embarrassing.
Because that was embarrassing.
That's a celebrity story.
That's a celeb porn story.
Celeb encounter.
That was a celeb encounter. That's a special diamond package here at Dirty Boy Stories. That will be 20. That's $30. I explained my business model to you, which is in a way.
One time I saw Susan Sarandon taking a shower, but it turned out it was my Aunt Diana, who only looks like Susan Sarandon. That'll be $100.
You just got the Aunt Diana package.
People love that. That's a very specific audience, but they'll gobble it up.
Yeah, sure.
Dirty Story Boys. MBMBaM. They're going to give you your first story for free.
It won't be a great one. It won't be a top of the line.
It will not be good. Right. It's going to be a bottom tier.
You get a sampler.